What's up, guys? It's your girl Queen P, and I'm back with another video. And today we are going to talk about how to be a great entrepreneur. Might sound crazy, but everybody just don't have it in them. They know how to create a business, but they do not know how to keep it up and running. They do not know how to be successful at being an entrepreneur. So like I said, everybody's good at creating a business, but it takes way more integrity and just really caring to be a great entrepreneur. So without further ado, let's hop right into this video. Being an entrepreneur takes more than just having a business and signing off on the LLC and having customers. Like, it's way more deeper than that, and I feel like these little things that I'm going to talk about makes a big, huge difference in business, in your business, in anyone's business, basically. So I feel like entrepreneurs have to go the extra mile every day. Like, it's not a day that you can just slack off and you feel like that day you can't, give 100% to your business. You're taking money out of your pocket and putting it in somebody else's pocket. Like, I don't know if you guys, this happens to you at all, but when I walk into businesses today, like, you barely get greeted. They barely say hello. It's just kind of like they already know you're going to spend money, so they don't even go the extra mile to say, hey, how you doing? Can I help you with anything? Like, it's just they're talking to their friends in the store that work with them. Like, they're not even worried about the customer and trying to see if they need help with anything at all. Like, I take people's mistakes in big businesses and always say to myself, yeah, I will never do that in my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do it every day. Every time I go somewhere, I always analyze how they run their businesses, simply because it could be the littlest mistakes and a lot of people just don't care to fix them, because they're such big businesses now that, if you don't spend money, somebody else is going to spend money. And that's kind of like a horrible way of thinking, because you want to keep the money coming in. You want to keep those customers coming back. And if you don't care about the impact that you leave on your customers, then why are you an entrepreneur? Like, a lot of people are entrepreneurs because of the money, but it's way deeper than the money. Like, you have to really care. And that's what a lot of businesses are missing today. So that's number one, that I feel like to be a great entrepreneur, you have to care. You can't just not care. Like, yes, business is kind of sideways to me a little bit. It's certain parts of business that I don't like personally, but I love the service that I can give to people. So I'm an entrepreneur for the good reasons, and I feel like the good outweighs the bad. But caring, yes, a lot of people don't care today, and you have to care about your business, because if you don't, regardless of if you have a million people visiting your store a day, that one person, I don't want to lose not one. I want everybody to come and keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. Like, I don't ever want it to stop. I don't care how many customers I get a day. So yes, a lot of people need to implement caring in their businesses. You need to implement caring as an entrepreneur. You need to know that if you don't care, you are taking money out of your pocket, okay? For real. And the second thing that I feel like people should do to be a great entrepreneur is to always greet people with a personality that they can remember. You greet them with a personality that they remember, you have already sold them. Like, a lot of people want deeper connections now before they spend their money with someone. So if you're not an inviting person, or you just don't even care to interact, then maybe you need to go back to the drawing board and try to fix that within yourself, because I'm a big personal interaction. Like, if your energy is off, I'm trying to hurry up and get out of your presence, for one. Like, I don't want to be around no succulent energy, people who are just basically in it for the money. You can always tell when people are in it for the money. You can tell by the conversations that's being held in the store. Like, literally today, people do not know how to keep certain things to themselves to save their own self. You know what I'm saying? I say that because you'll walk into a store and you will hear a person at the register or whatever, they're complaining about being at work. Oh my God, I can't wait to find another job. Oh my God, I'm just tired of these customers. Like, literally, people say these types of things at work, in front of the customer, in front of a transaction, it's kind of like, okay, where do you draw the line of caring and also being respectful? I don't want to walk into a store and hear you complain about how much you hate your job and how they don't never do this, they don't do that, and you know what I'm saying? You just basically tired. So if you're tired, you need to find somewhere else to be, you know? Like, and this is not even just the entrepreneur, these are the workers. Like, and that's another thing. So it kind of just falls right into line to the next thing that I want to talk about. Who you hire to represent your business, it matters. Okay, so like, a lot of people really don't like working these days anymore. It's not like back in the day anymore. Yes, I get that. But for my business, I'm only hiring the best. And if I can't find the best, then I guess I'm just going to be there until I can find the best. You know, you have to really think about who you want to represent your brand. Who do you think fits that the best? Not just for the moment because you couldn't find anybody. No, like, these people that you hire, it has to really represent the brand. And I understand, you know what I'm saying, big companies, they can't eye everything that's going on, but I don't want to get that big to where I just don't pay attention to what's going on in my business. Like, I need to know everybody who's working for me. I need to know, are they like me? And they don't have to be exactly like you, but they need to represent you in some sort of way. So you can be like, okay, I can accept that for my business, not just to be hiring people. You could tell what kind of business you walk into by the people that they hire. And that's just the honest truth. You know, like, you don't want to hire people who just don't care and they're just there to make the money, because it's going to show in everything they do, everything they say, how they move, everything. So it matters who you hire for your business. It matters. I'm trying to tell you, it matters. Okay, it matters. Next thing is having integrity. You have to have integrity so people will value you. It's not about you. Being an entrepreneur, it's not, you gave that up when you decided to be an entrepreneur. It's not about you. It's about the customers. It's about the people that work for you. It's about everything. Like, when you decide to be an entrepreneur, you're really taking yourself out of the equation and you're putting everybody else in front. And what you really should be asking yourself is, how can I be of value to you? Not me, to you. Because without the people working for you, without the customers, without all of that, you're not making any money. You're not making money. So having integrity, you need to see how you can make your workers happy. See if they need a raise. See if their environment is where they would want to be working at. Like, you can't just be like, oh, okay, you work for me, these are the guidelines, and bam, deuces. Like, if you don't want to, you can get out. Like, that's not what you want to have. Like, I'm not necessarily saying let people run over you. The greatest businesses care about their workers, the customers, the sales. Like, you care about everything, because that is how you stay afloat. Okay, that's how you stay afloat. You gotta care about everything. So it goes first to your workers, then the customers, and then the sales, and also the products. Like, it's nothing wrong with having integrity. Integrity goes a long way. Like, just doing little incentives for people goes a long way. People remember all the little things you do. It's never the big things. It's always the little things. People really care about detail. People really care about someone just going a little extra mile for them, simply just because. And that there is integrity. So you want to have that and implement that in your business. Like, you don't just want to just have a business, guys. I've been paying attention to people's mistakes for so long, and I'm not even a big, well-known entrepreneur, but I've always had a thing for being an entrepreneur, working for myself, simply because I have the personality for it, and simply because I just care. I just care. I do. Like, I can't be a person who just don't care just because, oh, it's just business. You got to take your feelings out of it. No. Absolutely not. I'm never taking my feelings out of it. Why? Because I genuinely care about people that would ever work for me. I care about the customers. I care about the sales. I care about the products. I care about everything that's going to have my representation behind it. So I'm going to treat it as such, you know, and it's just that simple. Like, if you just start paying attention to the businesses you go to, that you regularly go to, and just look at certain things that you know you would never do in your business. Like, you can make a top tier business off of other people's mistakes. Literally, like, don't sleep on that tip. You can make a top tier business off of other businesses' mistakes, because it's definitely going down every day. Every day. Like, I've been taking note for years, especially in the fields that I want to be in. Like, oh yeah, I would never do that. And it's not a thing of trying to be like I'm better. No, I would never do that. Why? Because it matters. Like, these things that people do mistakenly is simply because they're allowed to do it. They are allowed to do it. And just because you're allowed to do something doesn't mean you should be doing it. So just take note of people's errors and then try to make that perfection in your business. Like, be the best entrepreneur. Be somebody that people talk about to their families or their friends. Like, you don't want to be somebody who they're in the discussion and they're talking about how nasty you were, or your personality doesn't match the business that you're trying to run. Like, you just don't want to be that person. Okay? Like, I want everybody to succeed the right way. Like, I want everybody to win, but I want everybody to start caring. Care first, integrity second, respect, and just valuing the people who are on your team. Like, don't make them feel like they're working for you. Be the person's coach. Be somebody that they can look up to. Like, you don't just want to run a business. You don't want to just be an entrepreneur just because of the money. The money gonna come, okay? The money gonna come. When you are a good person and you really care about your business, people come back because of that. It could be 1 million people doing the same thing you're doing, and they're coming back just because it's you. Just because of the imprint you left on them. Period. So yes, y'all, like, let's get into real business this year. Let's just not run a business to make money. Let's be the best we can be so the money could just never stop coming. Okay? I thank y'all so much for watching this video. And like I always say, I will always try to bring the best content, but I will always be myself. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. Peace.